and welcome to the Rocky Railway VBS. My name is Megan Strayer.
And I'm Angie Christensen.
And we are so excited to have you here this week. Each day, you will have a Bible verse to learn as well as a Bible point. When you hear the Bible point, your response should be,
Trust Jesus.
Enjoy!
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. 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 Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Okay, now let's bring it down.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. Oh, this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Welcome back for day 2. Today, we're going to meet Ava, and Ava is going to teach us about our verse. So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Psalm 31:24.
And the Bible point is Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus.
Glad you're back on track at Rocky Railway. Wow, the first day just flew by, didn't it? I'm Ava, a red-tailed hawk. You can find me and my family members all over North America. We're everywhere. Even though we live all across North America, you may not see me in your backyard. Well, unless you don't have any neighbors. We like to live in wide open spaces where we can soar over treetops, grass, and water looking for food. You might say that red-tailed hawks are faithful friends. When we find a mate, we stay together for life. My fine feathered friend and I build our nest together and care for our chicks together. We're an excellent team. I'm happiest way up in the sky. That's why I build my nest at the tallest point I can find. Some hawk nests have been spotted as high as 120 feet off the ground. That's as high as a human tower of 20 tall crew leaders. My nest might be at the tip top of a tree, or even on the top of a building or a telephone pole. That gives me a bird's eye view of what's around, food, friends, or animals that might want to hurt us. I love soaring with my big, beautiful wings. They're more than 3 feet across, you know. God gave me just what I needed to catch the wind and just fly. Up here, you see things differently. Stuff that seemed big seems smaller. Things that seemed harder look much easier. A path that looks like a dead end, hey, I can see a way out. A fresh perspective can put the wind under your wings and give you the strength to keep going. Sometimes I spot you humans with my sharp hawk eyes, and you look a little down. Do things seem impossible? Scary? Hopeless? Maybe you need a fresh perspective. Maybe you need to see things Jesus' way, with hope. Jesus is stronger than anything. He has a plan for everything. You can have strength, courage, and hope. The Bible encourages us with these words. So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Jesus' power gives us hope. So trust Jesus.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave, the same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Breath upon these bones, your fire in my soul, your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Where I go with you.
Hi, welcome to VBS Crafts. I'm Janice. And I'm Angie. We're gonna do color scratch cross today. Everything that you need for this craft is in your craft bag. So you're gonna have a black paper cross, a piece of string, and a stick. A little tool that we're gonna use to do our cross with. You ready, Angie?
I am.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and start scratching a design into your cross. This cross has color underneath. So when you take the tool and scratch, you reveal the color. You can do any design you want. You can write something, draw something, or just do a random pattern like Angie's doing. She's so talented. And if you need some help with the string later, here's the easiest way to do the string. Fold it in half. Take that little loop at the fold and push it through the hole till you have a loop like that. And then take the ends, put it through the loop. Ta-da! You can hang your cross up somewhere. Nice. That made some nice earrings.
I think so too. I like it.
Today's totally true story from the Bible may get your feet wet as we discover how Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Speaking of hope, I hope we don't run into any problems today. We'll get on a ship, and I always get a little seasick out on the open sea. You might not want to stand too close to me. That could be a huge mistake. But the weather's supposed to be calm, so it sounds like smooth sailing. Ready to go aboard? I've got some cargo that needs to get on board, and I could sure use some help. Getting on the ship is tricky. You have to board using a narrow board called a gangplank. Look around for some sofa or couch cushions, whatever you've got handy. That'll be your cargo. Now, to get your cargo, walk heel to toe like you're walking on a skinny gangplank. Okay, bring your cargo close to where we're going to be meeting. Be sure to walk heel to toe. Ready? Whoa, be careful. Hey, keep your balance. Oh, that one looks heavy. I don't know what you have in that cargo. Hey, you can't run on the gangplank. Okay, now that we're all aboard with the cargo, it's time to set sail. But I just received this note. Listen to this. Dear Danny, I'm feeling a little green around the gills today, so I won't be able to sail this ship. But you used to sail, so you can be in charge. Have a fun voyage, and thanks for your help. The captain. It's been a while since I sailed a ship, but it'll come back to me. Sort of like riding a bike, right? Except wetter and with no wheels. Okay, everyone on your feet, and let's make this place shipshape. Help me out. Do what I do. Help me hoist those sails. Swab the deck. Haul up the anchor and be quick about it, sailors. Whew. Okay, fire up the engines. Oh, that's right. It's Bible times, so there are no engines. We'll have to get power another way. Around here, we have to rely on the wind. Maybe you can help with that too. Let's all blow as hard as we can. Oh well, we're stuck until the wind comes up. We might as well sit down. We're powerless to do anything. While we're waiting, let's talk about something. Tell me about something you'd like to change in your life, but you feel powerless to do anything about it. As for me, I feel powerless about my sister. She's not doing real well right now. She's sick and she might have to go to the hospital. That makes me feel powerless. How about you? Maybe there's a bully in your life and you wish they would go away, or a broken friendship you don't know how to fix. Talk with the people you're watching with about that question. I'll give you about a minute. If you need more time, just pause the video. It's no fun to be powerless. It feels hopeless. But today, we're learning about a new kind of power, the power of Jesus. And Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Hey, we have wind. Let's go. This should be an easy trip. Unless that prisoner chained up down below is right. He said our ship would sink, the cargo would float off, and we shouldn't be sailing today. But he's not a sailor, so let's not pay any attention to him. His name is Paul, and from what I hear, he's a Christian who got in trouble because he keeps telling people about Jesus after God changed his heart from hating Jesus followers to being a Jesus follower. The emperor of Rome doesn't want people following Jesus because the emperor, he wants people to follow him. But Paul kept talking, and now he's off to Rome to stand trial in front of the emperor himself. I wouldn't want to be in Paul's sandals. I heard some of you might be Christians too. If you don't mind, here's a question for you. If you could tell a person who didn't know Jesus something about Jesus, what would you say? Just call it out right where you are. If you talk about Jesus, you probably won't get chained up and stuck in the bottom of a ship like prisoner Paul down there. Did anyone else feel that? There it is again. Guess there's a little rain coming down. I better go below and check the charts in case we're heading into bad weather. I'll check on Paul while I'm down there too. Bad news, mates. Down below, there's water sloshing around. That means we're heading into rough seas. I hope that Paul guy wasn't right about what's coming our way. Things could get rough. Really rough. Can you feel it? The wind's kicking up. Hey, I shouldn't be the only one getting wet. Run to a sink and get your fingers wet. Then flick some water at your face so you can feel this too. Everybody, lean to port. That's your left. Lean to your left. Now, starboard. That's to your right. Lean to your right. Quick, help me haul in those sails. This storm just won't stop. It has been going on for days. It's hopeless. Time to lighten the ship by tossing cargo. Throw your cargo overboard. I'll check to see if Paul's still okay. While I go check, you might want to grab a snack. Run to your kitchen and grab a cracker, a handful of dry cereal, or a piece of bread. Whatever you can find fast. Go! Good news and bad news. Paul says the ship's going down. Good news, none of us will drown. Paul says Jesus will take care of us all. And is that land over there? I can't see through the rain. I've got a tough decision to make. In situations like this, I'm supposed to kill the prisoner so he won't get away. But Paul says his friend Jesus will take care of us all. So maybe I should just let him live. I'll let him go. You, down below, unchain the prisoner. Now let's cut those anchors and make for shore. The storm's getting worse. We're running aground. The ship's breaking apart. You're gonna have to jump overboard and swing for it, mates. I'll count to 3. And when I say 3, we'll jump overboard. 1, 2, freeze. Whew. My heart is racing. Everyone sit down. Pause for 10 seconds. Imagine being on a ship as it is splintered under you and you dropped into huge waves crashing against the shore. Lightning flashes, wind howling. It must have been awful. But Paul was right. Not one person on that ship was lost. Trusting in Jesus gave them hope in this shipwreck situation. Take a minute and talk with the people gathered with you. Tell about a time you felt afraid. And in what ways did Jesus' power give you hope? I know that my friendship with Jesus powers up the hope I have for my sister. I'm so glad I know Jesus. We'll explore more ways that Jesus' power helps us through life's ups and downs. So come back tomorrow. Bye, friends.